LeBron, Steph, and Kevin Durant are all retiring soon, but we still have yet to find the next NBA superstar. We have Ant-Man, who brings all the energy and is unapologetically himself. We have Ja Morant, who puts on a show and can jump out the gym. Wemby, who is someone and something we have never seen before. Zion, who had the most hype since LeBron. But sadly, he can't stay healthy. Jokic, who is crawling up into top 10 all-time convos, but how much longer will he play? And many others who are making names or already made names for themselves. LeBron had the most hype ever coming into the NBA, the most expectations, and overachieved them by a mile. Steph came in the league and completely changed the game. So where do they go from here? When the Cavs and Warriors were going at it for 4 years, it seemed as if it was the peak of the NBA. Then Kevin was added to the rivalry. At the time, everyone was mad at Kevin Durant, but looking back at it, it was the top talent in the league all on the main stage going at it. Although if they didn't form the Avengers to take out Lethanos GOAT James would probably be sitting on a couple more rings. But nobody can say or deny that it wasn't peak NBA entertainment. Has it made it back to that much hype since then? No. Insane playoff runs is when we can name someone the next face of the league. Wolves had a great run, but they're not doing too well this year, and it might take a while to recover from that trade. Shea and the Thunder are all pretty young and have a chance to be final contenders for a while until people need to start getting paid more. What can we consider a good or an amazing playoff run? Luka and the Mavs went on a really good run, but it didn't have those key moments. Luka wasn't playing his best basketball through some of the playoffs. He did have the buzzer beater over Rudy and other great moments. But did any of those moments really hit, like blocked by James, or the alley-oop from Holiday to Giannis? And then the Celtics and Tatum cake walked their way to a ring. They looked unstoppable. They've been trying to push Tatum for years, but haven't had that much success putting him on that pedestal. He tried, but with his "we did it" moment, but we all know how that went. He's only 19, so he has time to figure it out. But nobody really stood out in those finals, in my opinion. We're in a weird time of the NBA, because for the first time it's in the air of who's up next. Yes, you could just say Wemby, because he is going to be someone everyone's going to have to get through in a couple years. But no player has had those key moments that stand next to their name, that are stuck with them. Will the NBA have a solidified face of the game? Or is the NBA in a spot where there's too much talent and nobody will be held on that tier again? Who do you think is next up?